we are going to start one of the important concept in class 11th, that is trigonometric function. Basically this topic, when we are going to learn the major concept, is nothing but class 10th remark, which you are already aware. The whole trigonometry revolve around the word angle, and you are familiar with what is the meaning of the angle. This concept you have learned long back from class 5th onwards. I think the basically things which you are learn, that measure of the angle which is between any two arc is nothing but the angle. If someone is asking you what is the minimum angle, then your answer will be 0. And what is the maximum angle, which you know it is, you are thinking about 360 degree. So these are the basic things which is known to you. We are going to explore more. Apart from that, you are familiar with few trigonometric function and its value and the identities. Okay. So first we'll talk about that, and then we'll discuss about the concept called as angle. Now this table is going to get many times in front of you. So the things which is familiar to you is 0. Over here it will be 30 degree, then it will be 45 degree, it will be 60 degree and 90 degree. This is nothing but class 10th syllabus. Now there are few more columns you can see that is going to add in this year. Now if you are familiar with these values, this is nothing but 0, this is nothing but half, over here 1 by root 2, this is root 3 by 2, and this is 1. Next, if you remember, this is the another thing, over here 1 by root 2, half and 0. Do you know, thereafter there is no need of recall this also. There is a simple approach which you can use. Suppose you want to get tan, then sin by cos to be used. So write one more formula. This is tan of x is nothing but sin x upon cos x. So this value will be 0. Over here if you divide this 2, you will get 1 by root 3. Division of this 2, 1. Over here it will be root 3. This is not defined. Next, cosec is nothing but a reciprocal of 1 by sin. So look at the first row and talk about its reciprocal. 0 reciprocal is not defined. Over here it is 2. This is root 2. This is 2 by root 3 and 1. Now you may be asking why I am sharing this, because in further discussion I will be giving you only first 2 row information, and this 4 rows you will be completing. Therefore I am sharing this. Sec is 1 by cos. Reciprocal of the second row 1. It will be 2 by root 3. Are you getting? It will be root 2 again. It will be 2, and this is not defined. And the last is cot. Cot always follow cos by sin. So I am writing cot of x is always follow cos x by sin x. You know it can be written as 1 by tan, but still you follow this rule. Now cos this by this 1 by 0, again not defined. This by this, it will be root 3. This by this is 1. Then it will be 1 by root 3, and 0 by 1 is nothing but 0. So this way we have completed the table. Table is ready. So next time also I will be providing the first 2 rows only, therefore, and thereafter your work will start. Okay. Coming back to the concept called as angle. Now there is another concept is there. Angles is nothing but a rotation of the rays. Try to understand this. There are 2 rays, one each. This is the first ray OA and another ray OB. Now what I am asking you, I am showing something like this also. This is plane is one row. This is, suppose I am asking you to rotate this green. So angle is formed by the rotation of one of the arc. Now the possibility is this. I am talking about this. This is OA is fixed over here, and another OB is rotated. Now this rotation is in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. All these measurements are now will consider as positive, anti-clockwise. And suppose it is moving in the clockwise direction. This is your O, this is your A, and if you are moving like this, this is clockwise. In the clockwise direction, all measurements will be considered as negative. Now I am sharing something else. Listen now. This is initial. You have considered this path and reach over here. Now what is this angle? It is movement is anti-clockwise and it is nothing but 270 degrees. Now I am talking about the same figure I am going to draw, but now you are moving this way and reaching over here. Though both the figures are same, this rotation is we have done like this. This rotation we have done, so it is nothing but minus of 90 degree. So keeping this fact in the mind, try to answer this one. Suppose you have started moving like this, completed one rotation. How much angle? 360. If you have moved one more time, how much angle? It will be 720. And if it is moved 30 degree more, here it is 30 degree more, then 750 will be this measurement, 750. Likewise, if I am trying to move in clockwise direction, this is nothing but 360. This is 90 is over, and somewhere here it is. I am just sharing something. This is the angle which is to be read out. Now this dotted line is only for the reference. If this will be 20 degree, this will be 20 degree. Now one rotation is over here, 360 plus 90 plus 20. That means 360 degree plus 90 plus 20. It will be nothing but 470 degree. But one precaution we should do here is that in this moment we have moved in clockwise, so this is nothing but negative 470. So this is one of the way. So if someone is asking what is the minimum angle, now there is no reference, and maximum angle also this is nothing but like this also. Over here also minimum and maximum concept is not there. So angle will not have a minimum value and the maximum value. It is open ended like this integer. Once you are clear about this, so far you are familiar with the measure called as degree. 30 degree, 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, and likewise. I think your syllabus was 0, 30 degree, then 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. You have learned trigonometry in this 5 angles only, except 5 angles. Now we are going to explore. There will be many angles because it is open ended like integers, so it will be many values will be there. Now how to connect this? And apart from that, one more concept, this degree is one of the measure which is known to you. Now there is one more concept is going to add here. It is nothing but a radian measure. This is another measurement system which is present over there. So angle can be measured with the radian also. Now question arises how to connect this. First I will be explaining how this connection will be generated. Look here. Suppose you want to connect these two concepts. There is definition of 1 radian. 1 radian means what? If this time being, this is a circle. Okay. I am just fitting this circle on x and y axis. It will have certain radius. O is the center of the circle A. Suppose you move along this arc which is equal to the radius of that particular circle and reach at the point B, then the angle AOB is said to be 1 radian. This is nothing but 1 radian. So suppose someone is asking what do you mean by 1 radian? The angle inscribed by at the center of the circle whose arc measure will be equal to radius of that circle. And it is denoted by 1. Here power is written as C and read as 1 radian. So 1 radian will be a fixed angle. It is not going to be changed. 1 radian will be fixed radian. Now one question arises how to connect these two things. Let us consider this circle. Okay. Now I am talking about, this is nothing but R. Over here this is R. It is O, A and B. You are aware of one more familiar remark, that central angle is proportional to the arc length. So if you are asking me AOB divided by arc AB will be same as that of, suppose I am marking one more point over here, the angle AOC divided by arc ABC. Are you connecting this concept? This angle divided by this arc. So this total angle over here, it will be divided. Now AOB, this both are R, so it will be nothing but 1 radian. Arc AB length is nothing but R. Over here AOC is nothing but pi into R. Do you know it is half of the circumference divided by, over here 180 degree is there, angle I am talking about, and arc will be coming. So this R and R will get cancelled. Now if I cross multiply, this pi is left, pi radian is equal to 180 degree. This is the connection. Always keep this in your mind. Now how to talk about this? Suppose I am saying pi by 3 radian is nothing but 180 over here 3, and I can simplify, it will be nothing but 60 degree. So instead of calling 60 degree, we will call it is nothing but this. Suppose 2 pi by 3 is there, radian. So pi radian we are knowing, so it will be 2 by 3, pi radian is 180 degree. If you simplify over here, it is nothing but 120 degree. So whatever it is given over here, you can easily convert into degree. This is nothing but, this will help you to convert both radian into degree or degree into radian. Let us first understand this. If pi by 4 will be there, so what will be the approach? Pi by 4 means 1 by 4 I will write here, and pi radian is nothing but 180 degree. If you simplify, it will be nothing but 45 degree. Connecting this much. Now moving ahead, this can be written as, this relation can be written as in two ways. Listen, 1 radian is equal to 180 degree by pi, or 1 degree will be equal to pi by 180. Okay. Now so far we have converted this radian to the degree. Now 1 degree will be equal to pi by 180. So suppose I am asking you what will be 30 degree. So 1 degree will be this is 30 into pi by 180. If you simplify, you will get pi by 6 radian. If I am asking about 45 degree, then it will be 45 into pi by 180. If you simplify, it will be pi by radian. This already I have told you. Look, pi by 4 radian will be equal to 45 degree. Here also 45 degree will be equal to pi by 4. So both the things are connected. So this will help you to convert radian into degree. This will help you to convert degree into radian. Suppose someone is asking what is about 10 degree. So it will be 10 into pi by 180. If you simplify, you will get pi by 18. So this is a way of looking at this question. Apart from that, one more thing you can get over here is nothing but the connection which is conjugating. Let us suppose this is a circle. Again the center is O, here radius is R, this is nothing but, and now I just call it is nothing but AB, and over here I am just asking, this is nothing but now theta. This theta is 1 radian. Are you getting? 1 radian, R and R is there. So I am adding this is to over here C, and considering that AOC is nothing but theta. Now the remark which we have used, arc length and central one, the same remark I am just going to use. In case here I am talking about arc AB divided by AOB will come. Similarly on the right side, arc AC divided by AOC will come. Okay. So what is the utility of this remark? Arc AB is given as R. AOB is 1 radian. Arc AC. I'm just considering this arc AC is nothing but something new variable, say S, which is unknown to me. It is nothing but S. AOC. AOC is nothing but the angle which we are consider. It is nothing but theta. So if you cross multiply, then S will be equal to R into theta. R into theta. But remember, this theta is in radian. Theta is in radian. Now there are 2-3 questions can be there, which is clear. Suppose there is one circle whose radius is say 5 centimeter. This angle is nothing but 30 degree. This angle is nothing but 30 degree. Then what will be this arc length? So arc length is missing. So S is equal to R into theta. I can write S will be nothing but S. Radius is 5. Now this theta is given at present 30 degree. Now 30 degree is there. What I told you, it is not to be written in a degree. So this degree is to be converted into radian. Now how to convert? This is 5. So 30 can be written as pi by 6. So your answer will be 5 pi by 6. If this is in centimeter, this will be also in centimeter. Okay. So what was missing over here? S. Similarly, there may be possibility that one circle will be given to you. This angle from origin, this angle will be given to you. Say it will be 120 degree, and the arc length is given as 8 kilometer, and they may ask about what is the radius. The approach will be same. S is equal to R theta. S is given now 8. That kilometer finally we will write R. R is unknown. 120 degree. Now 120 degree, right now we have seen that 120 degree will be nothing but, look here, 120 degree is nothing but 2 pi by 3. So 8 will be equal to R, it will be 2 pi by 3. If you simplify, this is going to be 4 over here, it will be 12. So radius will be equal to 12 by pi. 12 by pi. That much kilometer. Okay. The third possibility of framing a question is, what is unknown? What can be unknown now? Yes, angle can be unknown. So over here S is nothing but, say it is S 25 meter and this is nothing but 18 meter. Then what will be this theta? So S is equal to R theta again. S will be, S is S 25, R is given as 18 and theta will be given to you. Therefore theta radian is equal to 25 by 18. 25 by 18. Okay. So you can get this. So this is the connection between them. So basically you can use this concept to solve the first assignment. You will get question conversion. Okay. Thank you.